Coming to you from the heart of Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world. This is Hollywood 411.
Did you talk to her mom at least last night?
I don't talk to her. Nobody's getting in between anybody, guys. Come on, guys. All right, guys. Thanks for your concerned support.
Sam Lutfi, Britney supporter or enabler? Welcome back to Hollywood 411. I'm Chris Harrison. The power struggle over the welfare of Britney Spears is escalating. Here with me now to debate who's in charge, if anyone at this point, is Kim Seraphin with In Touch Weekly and Nancy Szakacsy, the co-founder and director of Stone Eagle Retreat in Malibu. And you deal with addiction, you deal with mental instability, so maybe you can help us get to the bottom of what's going on here. But Kim, first let's deal with the details. Conservatorship as well as a restraining order came out of the courts today.
That's right. That's obviously the breaking news today, that her parents, specifically Jamie Spears, is this conservator now in charge of Britney's estate, and that they've granted this restraining order against Sam Lutfi, which means that for the next 22 days at least, perhaps more, he's not to have contact with her. He's not going to be showing up to the hospital. And a lot of people are saying he's been the bad influence in her life. Of course, he says something different.
Yeah.
So
well, I think he's one of many to go on the record there. Nancy, you can't go to court and say, hey, he's a bad guy, let's get a restraining order, right? I mean, you need more details.
Absolutely. You have to have something to present to the judge that feels threatening. So it could be absolutely anything. It could be that we really need some privacy for Britney now. We need to keep everybody away. We don't know what's going on. Or they had some goods that we just really don't know about.
And this would have come from her parents or the doctors themselves who said her mental stability depends on this?
Well, the information could have come from a lot of sources, but apparently the parents presented this to the judge and were awarded this. So it's hard to say. Yeah.
It's almost refreshing that we don't know the specifics. You know, I feel like we know every detail of everything going on with her. And I think you're right that obviously partly she just needs some privacy. She needs some time to be by herself and to deal with these problems.
But for crying out loud, guys, every time you turn around, her parents and this Sam guy, this real mouth breather of a guy is, you know, calling Seacrest or calling, you know, Access Hollywood.
Well, that's exactly what I was saying, is that, you know, so much of her life has been plastered in the media. I mean, it started with Sam, well, it started a long time ago, but even this week, Sam calling Barbara Walters, saying she had a medical condition. Then Sam speaking to Ryan Seacrest, making it a part of his radio show. Then Britney's mom apparently speaking to Ryan Seacrest again. So much of this has been out there for the media to analyze and overanalyze.
Nancy, you deal with addiction, you deal with mental health.
Right.
Wouldn't the first thing you would say is, guys, don't worry about the press, worry about your daughter?
Absolutely. And these are the things that are almost they're going to take us in the wrong direction if we focus on them. So even if the parents are taking over right now, it's completely irrelevant. What needs to happen is the same thing that needs to happen for you or me. When a person is experiencing mental illness, we have to understand that mental illness is completely treatable. It's absolutely workable. But we're not just treating mental illness, we're treating a person. And when a person hits a difficult place in their life, they need to be able to draw from their external world, the family, their support, their career, or their internal world. Right now for Britney, there's nowhere to go that provides any safety at all.
And you got to slap the people around her upside the head and say, don't worry about a press release.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad, and we're confused, and we're getting all this information, trying to get some answers and some relief to understand. But the prognosis is good if she can find one person to go there with. We all need one person that we can trust. Most of us have a difficult time telling anyone that we got divorced or we gained a few pounds. Imagine going into all the things that Britney needs to heal.
And she really doesn't seem to have one person.
No, and
it seemed to be.
It does seem that, at least with her parents coming here, that seems to have made a difference. You know, apparently this has been in the works for a long time, getting her into the hospital, whether it was Sam's idea, her parents' idea, that there's been some debate about that. We know sources told In Touch that her lawyers gave her parents an ultimatum saying, you come here or else we're going to drop her, and that sort of got the ball rolling as well.
Kim Seraphin, Nancy Szakacsy, guys, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
You too.